Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Dino Mosquera, and let's square up politics. Melanie Stansbury silences Marjorie Taylor Greene again in heated House hearing. Another House Subcommittee meeting turned into a shouting match on Tuesday. This time, Democratic Congresswoman Melanie Stansbury of New Mexico once again locked horns with Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene. The chaos unfolded during a hearing of the House Oversight Subcommittee on delivering on government efficiency. At the center of the debate was Republican efforts to formalize the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, an office created by executive order under the Trump administration. Republicans say DOGE slashed $180 billion in federal spending, but Democrats like Stansbury say the real cost has been to the American people, citing delays in Social Security and the crumbling of essential services. Tensions peaked when Greene attempted to defend Trump's record, declaring, quote, "No one loves veterans more than President Trump," end of quote. That's when Stansbury stepped in and saying, quote, Madam Chair, right now is not your time," end of quote. Greene shot back saying, quote, "I'm the chair of this committee," end of quote. But Stansbury didn't flinch. What followed was a flurry of gavel slamming, shouting, and repeated interruptions. It's not the first time Stansbury has disrupted Greene's theatrics. Just last month, she debunked a doctor image used by Greene's staff in an attack on transgender inclusive sports policy. That moment, too, went viral. Stansbury says that the GOP culture wars rhetoric is out of step with reality. For many LGBTQ viewers, especially those tired of transphobic political stunts, Stansbury's steady pushback is not just refreshing, it's necessary. Here's the video of the heated exchange.
I yield back.
The gentleman yells, "No one loves veterans more than President Trump," and he's made that apparent. That's why he's working for peace
Madam Chair,
right now.
it's not your time right now.
I'm the chair of this committee.
That's not how
I'm the chair.
parliamentary procedure works.
You're not
Madam
recognized, Ms.
Chairwoman.
Stanbury.
You're
not
recognized either. You can't just speak anytime you want.
I'm the chair of this committee.
That's not how it
Ms.
works.
Stansbury,
Madam.
you're not recognized.
Madam Chairwoman, that is not how
Ms. Stansbury, you're not recognized.
all day, but that's not how
Ms. Stansbury, you're not
parliamentary-
recognized.
We're going to get you a Robert's
Ms.
Rules of
Stansbury,
Order
you're
and
not-
the committee
Point of
Ms.
order.
Stansbury,
so that
you're
you
not
can-
recognized.
so that
Point
you
of
can
order.
Understand parliamentary procedure.
Point of order.
Okay.
Point of order.
All right, Madam Chair, calm down. Let's move on.
Ms. Stansbury, you're not recognized. Point of order.
Madam Chair, I've got oh, I'm sorry, you had a point of order.
So,
Go ahead.
Madam Chair, can we decide who's going to speak first and we don't?
Absolutely. I'm the chair of this committee, and Mr.
I know
Gill,
that,
Mr.
but-
Gill from Texas
There
is
you go.
recognized for 5 minutes.
There you
Madam
go.
Chair, I had
It's about time somebody put her in her place, Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is out of control. She's crazy. And now more and more representatives are standing up to her and her bullying because she needs to be controlled. She is completely out of control. And somehow she's even said some things against Donald Trump recently. I mean, she's like,
she was getting some kudos from some people.
She's like the MAGA call.
You don't get the no props from me, honey.
No, I love her.
She looked like Khrushchev in drag just then. I imagine that was a shoe in her hand. Look it up if you're, if you're young. It was a thing. But yeah, no, this bleach bad body butch whatever. Right. She is like a cartoon villain. And so I'm glad that people are trying. I hope she just gets so exhausted from just all the, even though she stirs it all up, but I was just so exhausted from it that she just goes away.
Evil people don't get exhausted, unfortunately. Right. That's just kind of how it goes. I mean, big shout out going out to Melanie Stansbury. I love her. And every time she opens her mouth, I am there for it. And my gosh, she gets hotter and hotter every single time she freaking, shuts down MTG. I'm like, yes. You know what I mean? She's not here for the circus. You know what I mean? She's basically like, come on, we've got work to do. And the chairwoman is just off the railing.
They're not there to govern. They don't know how to govern. So they're just theatrics. It's just theatrics and bullshit.
Yeah, Robert's Rules, it's like a pamphlet. Like you could learn it in an hour. So there's no excuse to not, to not follow the procedures.
Anything, Cal?
I just wish that people would smarten up and start to learn the facts, because Republicans like to throw around this whole $186 billion saved. But when you think about it from a federal budget of like $6 trillion, that's only 2.5%. You know, so let alone $1 billion is a lot of money to us.
Of course.
You know, $200 billion, yeah, it's a lot of money for us, but it's less than 2.5%. So people need to really calm down.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Right.
And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.